breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Alright. Yo, check it out. Young Thug brought Gucci Mane's name up in the phone calls. Now they putting the spotlight on Gucci, saying that Gucci knew about, illegal activities, snitching activities. Now, it's like Thug is throwing, well, I'm not going to say Thug is throwing everybody under the bus. Whoever's putting out the tapes that had Thug talking privately with his people is, they just throwing Thug all the way under the bus, man. Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're going to hear how this whole thing play out, how Gucci Mane tying it is from Young Thug, mentioned him in the prison phone call. Let's keep it moving. All right? All right, you know what it is, y'all. This is Young Thug mentioning Gucci Mane's name and Gucci Mane reacts. Let's see how this whole thing play out. All right, what we doing? We riding.
Y'all, things just got messy in Atlanta. We already knew the YSL RICO trial was spiraling into one of the biggest scandals in hip-hop history, but now Gucci Mane's name just got dragged into the mud, and he's not staying quiet. Alleged leaked jail calls of Young Thug paint a picture of betrayal, and some insiders are saying Thugger straight up tried to throw Gucci under the bus to the feds. So,
do y'all think that Thugger tried to throw Gucci under the feds because he mentioned his name in the phone calls? Please put it in the comments. Do you think Thugger tried to throw Gucci under the bus to the feds because he mentioned Gucci in the phone calls? Let's get it going.
let's break this down. On one of those leaked conversations that's been circulating, Young Thug is heard talking reckless about Gucci Mane. He says when Guwap went to prison, he turned soft, that he dropped people like QC boss Pierre P. Thomas because of snitching allegations and started moving different.
P used to be signed to Gucci Mane. When Gucci Mane found out that shit, he dropped the nigga. Because P used to try to rap. Guwap ended up going to jail. Like, he just got him turned soft.
Now pause right here. The word...
Do you think that Gucci Mane turned soft because he went to prison and he settled down with his beautiful, I think her name is Couture or Condor? Put it in the comments what it is. I know you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls love to correct a man. But do you think that Gucci went soft because he done settled down and left the street nonsense alone? I'm telling y'all, settle down and leave the street nonsense alone. That's not going soft. That's using your head, your bigger head. All right? Pause.
Word soft might sound small, but in the rap game, that's a nuke. Gucci Mane is a pioneer of trap, one of the coldest to ever do it. To suggest he got soft after jail is basically questioning his whole identity. Remember...
Damn, Gucci look good, though. He chilling like a mother. All on the beach. He driving around. Got a beautiful woman he driving home to. Come on, man.
Gucci didn't just sit behind bars. He came out sharper than ever. Married, wrote a book, dropped hit after hit, got rich, and turned his life around. Meanwhile, Thugger, he's stuck with his career in free fall, reputation torn up in days, and no music to show for it. Fans weren't buying Thug's disrespect either. One comment that went viral said, "Soft? You mean not trying to be locked up anymore is soft?" Another fan added, translation, Gucci Mane got smart and started living his life and letting his money work for him instead of staying involved in thuggish low IQ activities. But here's where things escalate. People close to the situation are saying Thug didn't just clown Gucci for being soft. In another part of the calls, he allegedly tried to connect Gucci's old ties with P from QC to current snitching claims.
What's going on with that? Y'all put in the comments how he tried to tie him in with that. And do you think he was wrong for that? Or do you think he did that? Or you think they just talking when they say that he tried to tie Q to that? Put it in the comments.
Basically painting a picture that Gucci knew about dirty business but cut ties to save himself. If that angle sticks, that could look like Thug is feeding the feds info to drag Gucci deeper into this snitching mess. It wouldn't be the first time. Remember how the prosecution already used YSL Associates statements to build their case. If Gucci's name formally lands in paperwork, it's not just rap beef anymore, it's federal heat. Now, let's rewind. Gucci Mane actually supported Young Thug in the beginning of this RICO nightmare. He showed loyalty loyalty despite their ups and downs. So imagine Gucci hearing his name dropped in these calls like he's just another pawn. Folks close to Gucci say he's furious, feeling like all that loyalty just got thrown away. And trust, Gucci ain't one to play with reputation. This is the same man who turned his life around because
Look at his stomach. Look how big he was. And he done turned it around. Man, that's what it is when you got a good woman, man. See, that's what they don't understand. See, right? You know, we don't get a little relationship bull crap right here because we dealing with this, right? Because, you know, you got those but I love a dog type dudes, right? You got these females that think that every time you see them, every time you touch them, you're supposed to break them off. And then they say they're in a relationship with the man. But every time they get in their car and they drop them off, they expect them to give them money. What does that sound like to you? To me, that sounds like someone that's prostituting themselves. If you're in a relationship and someone pick you up and you go eat and hang out or whatever and you get dropped off, that's the end of the mother effing night. You don't turn around and say, give me something. What do y'all think about that? Put it in the comments, because Gucci Man got a great woman. When he went to jail, he left her behind or gave her a million or something like that, and she took the million, flipped it into 30-something million. That's a good woman, not a woman that holds her hands out and say, give me something, give me something. I mean, what is going on? Let's keep this moving, man.
because he knew the streets were a dead end. He made peace with Jeezy after years of bloodstained beef, not because he got soft, but because he outgrew the chaos. If Thug's trying to weaponize that against him, Gucci's reaction is going to be raw. Remember, Thug's already beefing with Lil Baby, and 21 Savage's name been floating around these calls too. If he's hinting that Gucci cut ties with P over snitch rumors, it positions himself as the only real one, even though his own snitching accusations are eating him alive. It's classic deflection, and fans online are clocking it. One said, Thug must be about to drop an album or something. He's talking about everybody he needs some attention. Another jokes, he right, though fat Gucci slaps harder than skinny Gucci. Kind of like...
Hey, y'all, come on, this is crazy. The man was in jail, stressing, had nobody to talk to, talking to a female that wanted to hear the gossip. So he passed time by feeding her with what she wanted, feeding himself, you know, with the attention that he was getting from her. Thug wasn't trying to throw nobody under the bus. None of these tapes was even used in the trial. All this is just used to publicly, you know, dismantle this man. Because to me, none of those tapes say nothing. All right, that's how he feel about Future, this one, that one. That's his right to feel that way. And all he got to do is stand on it. Yeah, that's how I felt, and that's what I told her. But first thing you got to do is say, yo, that was my bag. I shouldn't even told that. You know what I mean? Because you already know, he said it himself in the interview with Big Bank, that you don't sit down and pillow talk with a woman. He tried to justify his pillow talking on the phone with his young lady to that he was locked up. He couldn't talk to his family because his family might say something about the trial. And then he couldn't say, you know, couldn't talk to Wham and his rap homies because he didn't want them to get pulled in the case. So he was restricted to only talking to his female, and that's why he pillow talked. No, that's an excuse. That's called mollifying, like I keep teaching you. Mollifying is when you try and make a wrong right. You can't make pillow talking right because you were locked up, couldn't talk to your family, couldn't talk to Wham, and so you talk to your girl. No, that's pillow talking. That's one of those, the girl do what she want to do, then the dude, you know, he takes it back, he accepts it, and the homies ask him, why you do it? And he says, but I love a dog. No, stop it. You know, listen, man, let's ride. We're going to ride after that gunshot. Check it out, right? If I'm dealing with a girl and the girl is coming at me and every time she turns around, it's, you know, some type of gossip and always asking for something. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask her, hold on. You seem to know what I bring to the table because you keep asking me for it. But what do you bring to the table? Why I should continue dealing with you? What do you bring in to enlighten my pot? That's what I'm telling you, young men, you young ladies, ask your significant other, you know, what do you bring to the table? And if she tell you, well, I give you good sex, I give good duck, 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 you know what I mean? Come on, dog. I go buy that up the street, damn it. You know what I mean? And I don't, and come on. And let's keep it moving.
Like how Luther fell off after he got skinny. The streets are laughing, but the feds, they're listening. So, where does it stand? Gucci hasn't dropped a long public statement yet, but insiders claim he's furious and feels blindsided. Some say he's cooking up a response, while others believe he'll handle it behind closed doors to avoid giving the feds more ammo. Either way, this isn't ending quietly. What we're watching right now is bigger than rap beef. It's about survival in music, in the streets, and in the courts. If Gucci Mane becomes collateral damage in Thug's desperation, Atlanta's rap scene will never look the same again. And trust, this ain't the last chapter. Each new leak could expose a bigger web. So
Yo, listen, man, that's why I'm telling y'all, man, right there. It ain't worth it. Don't get involved in the street. Don't say I didn't tell you. None of that is worth it. Look at all this that's going on now when that could have been avoided by just staying away from the streets in the first place and those that's involved in the streets. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Take it from a man that spent 26 years in federal prison, and that's the moral of this story. If you want to call, you got an issue with what I'm saying, you want to give me my flowers, my number is on the screen. That's how men handle it. They saying, how is Gucci going to handle it? He's working on, some say he's working on a public statement. No. If anybody know Gucci, man, tell them that Unique Maker Audio said, do not make a public statement, because he wouldn't. I wouldn't make a public statement. Just sit quiet and play Jay-Z right now. Let them talk and do any speculation, because anything you say, they're going to take those words and twist it up, bend it around, flip it around, and try and make it something that it's not. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So when people talk about you and they got your number, like my number is on the screen, somebody talk about me right now, dog, you're showing that you're a coward, because I'm inviting you to call me and talk as a man. Whether you're a civilian or a gangster, you know what I mean? You pick the phone up, you got an issue. I'm going to do a video about the Dame Dash and Cameron situation and the paid in full with 50 Cent. If y'all want that, put it in the comments. But, you know, I'm putting together something for that, because, you know, those are homies. Regardless where they from, they're homies with each other. So therefore, their business shouldn't be not only put out on social media, but, you know, slandered on social media, or even exposed, or, you know, or what do you call it, reconciled on social media. Keep that up in social media, man. Pick the phone up, Dame and Cameron, call each other. Gucci, man, Gunna, you know, young Woody, you know, all y'all, pick the phone up, call each other, man. Stop giving us this content. If you know, I don't even do videos every day like that, because this is sickening to my stomach. I don't want the money from this. You know, the money sitting here to demise another man, period, is an embarrassment to me. You know, but I have to use this type of stories in order to let the youth know, because this is what they're looking for and this is what's in the algorithm. But I'm not coming on here to talk bad about nobody. Make sure you subscribe to Juanita Mecca Audio at YouTube, Unique Mecca Audio Prison Story at YouTube, and Real Boss TT. All right? Don't say I didn't tell you, man. Let's get this thing moving, because, you know, what do y'all think in the comments? Do you think Young Thug is throwing Gucci Man and everybody else under the bus? Do you think Woody have a right to be mad? If you feel that Young Thug is throwing him under the bus, put why and who. If you think Woody got a right to be mad, put why, you know what I mean? And how you feel that way. You know, let's get some communication so that we can have a classroom in these comments and get this thing moving. Make sure you subscribe to Real Boss TTTV. It's a music station. It's like, you know, a black man trying to do his own type, you know, iTunes, you know, Spotify. But you could go there and check out his mixtapes. He got over 500 joints up there. The music is fire. You riding down the street, you just hit his playlist and keep it moving. Make sure you go subscribe and show some love. I'm asking you to go subscribe and show some love to Real Boss TTTV. All right, right here at YouTube, because that's the family. But I've been on here long enough. I just wanted to drop that to let y'all know that this ain't right, man. Yo, y'all got each other phone number. Pick up the phone and call each other and stop the mess. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do you think that, you know, Thug is throwing Gucci under the bus? Do you even think Gucci's going to respond? Somebody put that in the comments. I haven't heard anything about Gucci. Gucci came home, did his thing, mind his business. His name ain't supposed to be coming up in none of this crap. But, you know, they don't put a phone call out there. Now they're making all kinds of content talking about it. But, you know, my suggestion, I can't tell no man what to do, is tell Gucci, don't even respond to that crap. You already proved you're gangster. Your gangster's solidified, brother. We all know who you are. So you responding to this rat fuckery right here, you'll look more, you look like one of them. Leave them alone with that, man. Let them figure it out, you know what I mean? Woody figured it out, you know, Gunna figured it out. They just come clean and say what they did. Yeah, I did that. That's what a man do. And whoever don't like it, then you deal with it, not promoting violence, but you sitting here trying to say, I didn't do it when you did it. You can't keep saying that, you know, I'm not a sheep, because I'm running with wolves. You want us to believe that you a wolf, and then when you get cornered by the lion, then now you want to lay down and and play innocent like a sheep. Stop it, dog. Either you a rat or you a rat bastard trying to hide. If you're a rat, just come out the closet and say, hey, I'm a rat. Welcome me to the club. You know? Yeah, but Woody told him, come on over to this damn side and stop that crap. All right?
Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, make an audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whiny. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend the air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours, so we can give back to the.
Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Cheers, cheers, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
fresh out the can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops make an audio.